Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and today we have an unboxing of head sculpts from Head Gimmicks. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I have another unboxing. This time is some 3D sculpts from Head Gimmicks on Instagram. He does not have an online shop, so you do have to message him, and I think I typically message him on Instagram. You can also find him on Facebook on just his personal page. Mark Cochran is his name, and he's in a lot of the figure groups. So if you're someone that's looking into 3D head sculpts, you're probably in some of those groups anyway, and I'd imagine it's not that hard to find him. But I've ordered from him a few times before. One of my wrestling figure friends, I was gonna mess it up, Clarky Customs is his new name on Instagram, told me he does some work with him, so I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't realize that. But I've got some 3D head sculpts. I only have 5 this time, and he was running a sale, 5 sculpts for $50, and I might end up going back and getting 5 more before New Year's. That's how long his little sale is going. But I got some that I've really wanted, so I'm really excited. These actually showed up quicker than I expected them to, so that was a nice surprise before Christmas as I record this. We'll see when I actually am able to get it up on the channel, but let's move on here. Let's check out what we got. All right, so first one out of the box is going to be the Daredevil Rey Mysterio mask, and just looking at this, it's got some really nice detail in it. I have wanted to order this for a long time, and on Head Gimmick, so on Instagram, he's got a lot of pictures of his head sculpts posted, and it's not like a full 360 view of everything. So I knew what I was getting, I just didn't know exactly what it was going to look like, and I'm really happy with it. It fits this body really well. I think the like smaller torso with Rey Mysterio, I think this head would be a little bit big. You can see on the back there, it's got some nice stitching, which I think we kind of like get that on the normal Rey Mysterios we get from Mattel. I think it's just a little bit more intricate. The horns obviously are on there, but he had the Daredevil mask at WrestleMania 19, I believe I think it was WrestleMania 19. He wrestled Matt Hardy. He wrestled Matt Hardy for the Cruiserweight Championship, and this is the body that I'm going to use. So I actually am not going to need to do that much painting, or decals. That's what I was trying to say. Man, words aren't wording. I'm gonna have to do a lot of painting. It's gonna be pretty much just color swapped. All the navy blue is gonna be maroon, and there's I think I'll have to put one decal on there to get all the correct ones, but I'm really excited. It's another Ruthless Aggression custom, and it's Rey Mysterio. I haven't done a ton of Rey customs, so I think this one's gonna be pretty rad. But there's my newest Daredevil. What am I trying to say? I don't know. There's Rey Mysterio as Daredevil. Next up is going to be a Mikey Whipwreck head sculpt, and this one is from his run as tag partners with Tajiri. So I picked up the short hair look and then a bandana look of Mikey Whipwreck to make his original kind of look with his shirt and his and just the tights. And then I was kind of just going through things and saw that. So okay, we'll backtrack a little bit. With those other two, I picked those up from House 14. He did not have a long-haired version of Mikey Whipwreck, and I was fine with that. I didn't know if I was going to make another one, but then I got the urge to make another Tajiri because I picked up a Tajiri head sculpt from House 14, and once I decided I was going to make an ECW one, I figured, what the heck, I might as well make the Unholy Alliance look with Mikey Whipwreck, so I picked this up here. I'm really excited. That's going to be a work in progress Wednesday with 2. We're going to make Mikey Whipwreck. We'll make the Tajiri, like I mentioned, and then we've got some other ECW guys we might throw in there, but I think this is another one. This looks pretty good. The online, like the photo on his Instagram, I thought the likeness looked a little bit better, so I'm excited to paint this one up, because I've said before, like, painting really brings out a lot of the details once you just get the skin tone on even. So I'm really excited for this one. But there's the long-haired version of Mikey Whipwreck. Next up is another Rey Mysterio here. This time is the Spider-Man sculpt. So I was saying, I felt like the the Rey Mysterio sculpts might have fit the SummerSlam body. It's got a little bit bigger torso, a little bit better, but then when I pop this over, it really doesn't bother me at all. The sculpt itself is, again, it looks nice. The is it eagles? What like bird is supposed to be on the side of his sculpt. Like, I like how those are sculpted on there. They stick out well, but they don't hang off the mask a lot, so I don't really worry about them breaking, which is nice. I don't know if the sculpt is supposed to be more for his WWE Spider-Man look or his WCW look. I'm going to be doing the WCW, even if there's some slight inaccuracies. It's not going to drive me nuts. I'm really excited to make this one. I've got the Elite 100 body right here, and then I've got the blue legs right here from his Top Picks figure, so we're going to be making that Rey sometime, hopefully. So I have so much on my list for 2025 that some of this stuff might not even make it. I guess we'll see. But that is the last Rey Mysterio. I just picked it up. Those two. Gonna make a couple superhero attires, which I don't think we're gonna get from Mattel. They've kind of made versions, but they can only do so much as far as the superhero looks. So, we got one of Rey. Oh, we got they made the Flash one. That was really cool. I swear we got another like superhero look for Rey. They made a Batman. I don't know. I feel like there's something I'm missing. But anyway, there's Rey Mysterio. We've got a couple more to get to. Next up here is one that I never really had on my mind. It wasn't one that I had like, I have to do this. But then when I was going through the page looking for the 5 head sculpts I wanted to order, I was like, oh man, I have to get this and I have to add it to my ECW collection. So we have Bill Alfonso right here, and I think that this sculpt was spot on. I think it looks really good. I like the hat and everything. It does say Sabu and Mr. Monday Night. So I do have, I actually had gotten started on a work in progress Wednesday for Sabu and Shane Douglas, I think is who I was gonna do, and I may like go back and just edit the intro a little bit and throw Bill Alfonso in there. I don't know. I've got a bunch of ECW guys that I plan to make. So maybe we'll just let that one continue as it was, and then we'll throw Bill Alfonso in somewhere else. But I think there was this one. There might have been one with a whistle. I know there was some different sculpts besides just this one, but I went with just the like straightforward kind of look with him. Not much expression, just kind of that neutral look, and I think it looks fantastic. I think tip it up a little bit there so you can see it a little better. There we go. But obviously he's not going to be in a Rey Mysterio body. I've seen a few Bill Alfonso customs that look really good, so I have no doubt that we can replicate that here on the channel with this fantastic sculpt, and we've got one more. Then last but not least is one that has been high on my list for quite a while, and it was just a matter of when I was going to order it. So we have not Macho Man, but Bonesaw McGraw from the original Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. I think that was 2002. I love that movie. I love Spider-Man. I don't know if my collection tour will be up before or after I post this, but I've got a full shelf just dedicated to Spider-Man figures. I'm a big Marvel fan as well, but I had to make Bonesaw. I have wanted to do a work in progress Wednesday of just wrestlers from movies. So I'm going to be doing like Nacho Libre, Randy the Ram Robinson, because I can print that from 3XR's library. Esqueleto Ramses, and now I've got Bonesaw McGraw. I'm trying to remember. Thought there Jimmy King, right? Yeah, Jimmy King from the movie David Arquette. What? Ready to Rumble. Yeah, I think that's right. I told someone asked when I was going to do that, and that's on the schedule. And now that I've got my Bonesaw, I think I can finally move forward with that Work in Progress Wednesday episode. But this sculpt, I've thought it looked awesome, and I think this is what 3XR used for his Bonesaw. I think he got his sculpt from him. I'm not sure. I don't really know who else makes a Bonesaw McGraw sculpt, but it looks awesome. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to paint that up. I think it's going to look really, really good. I have a lot of fun painting beards and trying to like kind of go for that True Effects look where it has like that correct fading and everything. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But small order, but some characters, some guys that I've really wanted to make with Bonesaw, and we got the couple of Rey Mysterios as well, and then the Whipwreck and Bill Alfonso are just a couple pieces to start rounding out that ECW roster. But that is going to be everything, like I said. So if you made it to the end, I appreciate it very much. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.